thought it would be a good idea to give you an update. I spoke with Graham Ord a couple of days ago, and I've put that video up. He is a songwriter and pastor in Canada, but was very involved with Vineyard Church for years, and sort of speaks about his experience. I'm speaking with a psychologist, behavioural psychologist, in a couple of days. Speaking with a doctor in theology, talking about renewal in the Church of England next few days. I'm kind of going through this because I'm interested to know what are people saying. I think with the Church of England and how it's been such an echo chamber of bishop noise or silence, and then with the sort of abuse and how people just don't talk about it, whether it's kind of house church or newer kind of denominations and groups of churches, I think it's worth for me finding people who I'm interested in, who are either related to my past, i.e. Graham, or people who are sort of wanting to be heard but aren't given a platform. And that's essentially where I think this channel's going to go. I'm also going to be speaking with people who maybe have different faiths, friends who are from different faiths. I'm going to be looking at really when you write comments, which are just so helpful. I'm then trying to use those comments to think, okay, how could I learn more about that? Because that's an interesting point. So please continue to comment and like, and please continue to subscribe. I'm just going to use that as a bit of a dialogue, I suppose, to inform what I'm going to do. A bit of a quick background for me. I work sort of more in kind of corporate spaces for video. I sort of do stuff with large organisations, and I'm also interested in documentary and filmmaking too, and I've been involved in that for a while. So this I'm using as my opportunity I've got a really expensive camera I need to use, and how does what I'm learning benefit you? That's really the process. So please continue engaging with the videos. Please continue sharing and subscribing. Hopefully I can make, maybe, I don't know, you make so little money on YouTube, but what's more compelling is this is kind of making a bit of a difference. It reminds me of a vicar I used to be my boss. He said, it was when I was a youth worker, if you want to make a difference in a church, liken it to moving the table or the altar or something. You don't just move it from the middle to the side in 1 week. You move it a few inches each week, just in the direction that you want to be moving it. And at the time, in my 20s, I thought that was such a waste of a life. Now I'm in my 40s, I kind of get it. And I think this video is about that, finding the people who are just dedicated to moving that table a few inches a week. If that's you and you want to be part of that, please give me a shout. But I think this, just a YouTube channel, is quite a great opportunity to, rather than think, oh, I'm going to move it all in one go, I'm going to make a documentary, which might happen. But this is about incremental change, finding the people who are fed up with it, who aren't ready to be silent, and want to see change. So if that's you, thanks ever so much for being involved. This is just a bit of an update video, but yeah, thank you.